What is up? Risk takers! Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top grandmaster playing Risk, Global Domination. And if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along the ride with me. You've joined in the ultimate guide for Risk, Global Domination. This is our 4th episode where we're going to be expanding from the mechanics of the game in episode 1, the diplomacy of the classic map in episode 2, learning about the card sequencing for progressive world dom in episode 3, and this is episode 4, where we're going to be expanding progressive world dom techniques on other maps. And this is one of my very favorite maps. This is Pangea. So we're going to do the same settings as last week with an automated bot, balance, splits, dice, no fog, portals, blizzards, alliances, expert rated bot in case anyone disconnects, a 60-second turn timer, and the card type is progressive. So you're going to move into the lobby and you're going to see this style of play is going to be a hunter-killer style. It's going to be the attempt to figure out who you can kill, when you can kill them, and try your hardest not to be killed. All right, so similar to last week, the first thing you're going to want to pay attention to when you spawn into the lobby is your position in the turn order and your position relative to the other players. We had 2 of our opponents failed already, so we have a bot in green, a bot in white. We are in the ultimate seat of the players, playing as red. And the reason I chose this map specifically, so Pangea is the very first map I ever got top 100 on. It's a map that I love, and kind of most importantly, when we did the tier list, where we put all of the maps in the game into a tier list to show what was, in my opinion, the best for free-for-all progressive world dom, Pangea is absolutely number 1, the best map for these settings, in my opinion. And why is that? I'll direct your attention thusly. So if we look at the bonuses, we see something jump out. To the eye of the noob and the experienced player alike, we see 2 +2s in the far eastern corner of the map. We see Antarctica is a 2 for 2, and Oceania is a 3 for 2, respectively. The rest of the bonuses, just to suss them out, we have South America is worth 5, North America also worth 5, Europe is 6, Africa is 11 in the middle, and Asia is worth 9, but don't forget that top piece in order to have the Asian bonus. So what this map has is, it has, most Risk maps, pretty much all Risk maps have, quote, a noob corner. In Classic, it's Australia. In this, well, it's Australia and Antarctica. And it looks like Purple's going to get away with that. Very strong in that side of the board. Okay. I could contest it. I think adding troops there and trying to contest Purple is a complete waste of time. I think that 2 gets smoked. I could try and walk it away. Maybe he pulls the 3 in and lets me try and have it, but I bet you he just breaks. So not involving myself in this sort of jackpot gotcha corner is the way I'm going to want to play it. The other thing I could do is I could roll him and double break. 73 is a 100% sort of thing. Starting a war of attrition with Purple in the corner is not really what I want to be doing. I kind of want to let someone else be the bad guy. White bot and green bot. Maybe green bot breaks is what we'll hope to see. So with Pangea, I tend to like a 3-position play. So creating 1, 2, 3 is kind of my idea, and we're going to hope that other players try to contest and or fight for that corner. And if they don't, Purple will probably get picked off in exteriors and eventually move this way. But either way, it's not that the bonuses don't matter. They do matter. It's just that they don't tend to matter for very long relative to how much the cards matter. And I'm going to keep my eyes out on sequencing kills and getting my opponents dead when the time is right. Working on your progressive world dom skills that we built on last week. We're noticing that blue kind of stuck out here in the far west. Magenta seems to be playing well, creating multiple smaller positions. I don't know that a 4-position play makes sense, but Magenta looks like they know how to play. So we'll keep our eyes out for Magenta. Having 2 bots in this game means that they are likely to encourage the trades to increase faster than they otherwise would. But I'm in the second last seat of the human players anyways. All right, so it looks like purple will remain unmolested in the corner. And that means the old Peteman is going to have to find himself a dwindling number of places to hide. We expect to see purple come down off the 3 and upgrade from +2 to +4 this turn. He has 12 territories. He also has the extra troop from that. Gotta watch out. Purple's going to get very strong and scary in the early game. Well, what do I like for turn 2? Well, I want to keep all 3 of my positions alive. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add a single troop here, the other 2 onto this 3. I'm going to walk down 1 step. I'm going to fort this 3 over to the corner. I actually like this territory a lot on this map. Pingy is cool because you have really quick access across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get across the top. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get longer road to get across the bottom. 1, 2, 3. I guess the other way to think about it is I could move into the corner, but I'm okay with not having a position all that far east yet. Just because the inevitability of purple's open. We're seeing purple be uncontested. I would hope maybe the bot breaks here. Maybe green bot is a breaker. Ooh, you see 5v4 and it only loses a single troop. I got to get out of that bonus because white is going to pop my 6. Magenta losing a 4 sec there is kind of rough. They're down to 16 troops. And not merely a 4 stack, but also an entire position. All right, so Magenta maintains their other positions. Do they add to the 3? They do. But they get a card off it, right? They go down. No, they blitz a 2v1. Okay. I would worry about that Magenta 4 in the Horn of Africa. I'm getting popped by purple. This blue 10 tells me that he wants to take Europe. Don't roll my 4. Yeah, I'll get out. Was really hoping to not lose that, and we don't. So that's good. Green has 12 territories, so they're getting 4 troops a turn. Maybe we do see that break I was hoping to see. 5v2 break from the bot will slow purple down a bit. No, it's a taker. Rats. Okay. Green bot is a taker of that bonus. And white is dwindling. Okay. Kind of want to pick off exterior purple positions. Purple's playing it very dangerously, not seeming to care about green on his border. Similar situation might happen next turn, except now green's on 3 cards, so he might set. Gotta watch out for bots. Playing around bots, it's funny enough, when I said these were the settings I used to get to top 100 for the very first time, I did it with bots. So there was usually 1 or 2 bots in the game. Now I tried to fire, as you guys saw, I tried to fire a full 6-player lobby, but 2 players failed to ready. Let's get out of white bots sort of area if we can. Okay, so we have 2 positions in the west and kind of a sneaky 7 there down at the bottom. Yeah, this is white just taking a free bonus. And we might break to cost them the 5 troops. It is a good bonus. We also kind of have a line on his kill. So letting white bot put 5 extra troops on the board is not something I really want to do. Especially when I have a free break on him and I'm kind of neighboring, right? My stack might get popped in one of those 2 places. Being next to a bot is very high risk, so you got to be careful. What's Magenta do for turn 4? Particularly a strong bot. Strong bot be good against blue. I'm trying to take the +6 of Europe. But I think by the time blue gets it, it won't matter. Okay. Magenta is maintaining a 3-position play. Hitting purple, though, very high risk. I wouldn't see this as a reasonable play at all. I think purple hits you. I think purple hits you. Well, you would assume. Ultrapathy. Okay, blue takes a trade. So blue is going to take the earliest trade to try and hold a +6. Don't do this. This is an obvious mistake. I want to point it out as it is happening. So what blue is doing is they are giving up their card equity for the troops from their card equity for board position in the mid game. We're kind of moving out from the early game. If he did this early enough and got the bonus, then those 6 troops a turn would be worth it. But he isn't going to do that. He's going to take a +6. It's going to get broken by the white bot. And then he won't have cards for a while. And he'll become the fish. Green sets. Okay. Everyone's being nice to purple. We got to watch out. Watch out for a couple things. I need to get away from white. Green is just obviously trying to take that bonus. Okay. So purple is a decent amount of troops ahead of me just from those 2 bonuses. Pops the 4. That's what I would think to see. 9v4 is 100%. And Magenta says, let's be friends. Let's be friends. He emotes with the fist bump. Does purple want to be his friend? Or does purple want to pop that 4? Yeah, let's be friends. Why would you stick a stack on this guy's border? Now Magenta has lost another position. I would worry about that. So my play is going to be not to antagonize Magenta. I could kill them if they survive one more turn. We're going to let white bot hold. And we're going to just move away from white bot's bonus. I would figure white breaks blue here. No, right next to me. Okay, blue gets lucky. Yeah, bot attacks that way. Okay. I don't think we would see 8v8. Yeah, that would be very, very unlucky, but still possible. Okay. So as long as Magenta doesn't set here, I have their kill. They have to set. I will be killed. Yeah, okay, they do. Excellent, we have a joker. This goes into purple. Yeah, okay, Magenta full Sue. All right, this is fine. This is exactly what I was talking about with that corner. It attracts the Newbury in such a wonderfully consistent way. Fighting over a noob corner. Let's talk about it. So, all of the troops that purple has generated from holding that piece of the board have just been deleted. It also provides this really bright distraction. Surprised that blue got to hold. That's another thing I wouldn't have expected to see. But yeah, no, he breaks the bot in his border. This is all going to be very dangerous when that bot sets. I need to run my stack away. I could also still kill Magenta. I don't want to. I kind of want purple to be the bad guy. The real question is, if I go to 5, do I survive? I think I do. Purple trade? I should probably trade if he trades. Purple trades to feed Magenta, maybe? Feeding Magenta means I take those 2 cards off the board. Yeah, okay. Well, that's an easy decision for me then. Okay. I'll go 2 cards positive on this move. What I'll also do is I will make white's trade bigger. So white is likely to set, and white is next to blue. So chances are their set goes here and then goes pop, pop. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We get absolutely fed. Magenta's kill. We do take it. And there's no need to rush. Magenta's already flagged because he knows I'm killing him. Excellent. I should try and move away from blue, actually. Maybe line in on the white kill. If it doesn't set on 4, the bot puts in the 15. And unlucky, that 12 could still roll a 10. It also more likely rolls the 4. Let's see what it does. Yeah, that's purple's last exterior. Man, crazy to see white not break in. Crazy to see white not break in. Okay. White is a good neighbor bot. Okay, well that breaks now. There's only one direction for that 12 to go. This is good. This is good. We have a set on 4. So we should kill one of our 2 opponents and go heads up with the other. I think blue is better than purple. So I think going heads up with purple is the safer line. So I can just kill blue and purple won't have a set to retaliate. So that will be the winning line here. So what I mean by that is you're forced to trade, as we learned last week. You're forced to trade if you're holding 5 cards. So killing either of my human opponents, killing blue and or killing purple, will not set me in turn. So I will be going troop negative in the short term to make the kill. But it puts me in a situation where the other guy probably doesn't have a set. And blue has shown that their ability is a lot higher than purple. So I think of the 2, do I have the troops to kill blue is the thing. What's the set? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just set up. Okay, purple's going to break Africa. Green finally gets it. True enough, I don't think I have the troops to kill blue. Do I have the troops to kill purple? Well, I don't think we go to 5 here, so. Just hide and wait for one more turn. Putting all those extra troops on the board means that. And we get a joker. All right, we're going to be able to make a kill this turn. Probably going to be blue. Blue's going to get smoked. That 9 is going to get smoked by a 12 stack. Come on, white bot. Stop being nice. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So that was a 9-point troop stack plus a +6 troop generation loss. That was a very expensive bonus to try and hold for blue. Crazy Grizz went from hero to 0. The only thing that sinks me here is purple setting on 3 and killing blue before I can. Blue's pissed. Blue is pissed off at that. That's a real tragedy is what that is. So now we get a set when we kill him. We have to kill way less troops, and we get a set in turn. So this is now a winning position, as I said, as long as purple doesn't trade right now. And I will demonstrate the win presently. Yeah, and feedback is always very welcome, guys. Ask me questions. I love questions. It shows me that you want to learn. I'm very impressed at the quality of some questions. I love supporting everyone in their journey to learn. I love being thought of as a guy who has taught so many this game that I love, and I want to bring you all into our community. He does set on 3. Is my win going to be stolen from me? No, he's just going to stack to guard. He's guarding his bonuses. So this is what I'm talking about. So purple is playing fixed world dom in progressive. He's guarding 2+2s in the late game of World on Prague, and absolutely positively do not do this. You will lose, and you will lose in the way that I'm about to demonstrate. We take down Crazy Grizz. It triggers an in-turn trade. We get to hold our Joker. And now we have to kill white. And that will trigger another trade. Yeah, it does. And then we'll get green. This is my very favorite part about Prog World Dom is the kill sequencing late game. And we wish our opponent a good game. Well played. All right, get them down to 12 troops, but they only have one card, so Bob is, this day, your uncle. Yeah, and as I was just saying about questions, guys, please feel free. Throw up questions in the comments for the show. Come on down to my Discord. Come on down to the live stream. I love questions. I love helping so many people learn about Risk. So as this is the 4th episode, so the map I have for the course is lesson 1 is mechanics, lesson 2 is diplomacy for classic fix, lesson 3 is Prog World Dom on classic map, lesson 4 here is Prog World Dom on a different map, and next week we're going to explore a new mode. So we have a number of different modes in Risk, and they're all different, they're all cool. I want to share all sorts of beautiful things about this game with you all, and we're learning that kind of in the, maybe not the perfect sequence, but in the sequence that I think makes the most sort of coherent sense for progression. I don't think any of my opponents in this game were any good, so I think highest skill in this lobby might be intermediate. Magenta was okay, but they made some sort of glaring errors. Yeah, intermediate. Okay, Purple's an expert. GG General Tripathi. Turns out you can play Prog World Dom like it's fixed and still make it to expert these days. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, and you want to give me a like or a hype, I'm very grateful. We do material support on the Patreon and the YouTube memberships. But I would be reticent to not say thank you all so much for your precious attention. I love you. I appreciate you. And for all of you on the path to world domination. Good games and good luck.